He had a 30
Look, no, we're not praising a dude for scoring
6
6 points in an NBA game. Like
he dropped 30.
He dropped 30 efficiently, but like
Yeah.
that was
that
like
was when everyone was out.
Now we're putting excuses.
Didn't they get blown out? Didn't they get blown out?
They did get blown out, but 30 in the NBA game
So
is still
you're-
30 points.
You're telling?
Can you
you're
drop
telling
30
me-
points? You can't drop
I
30
have to
points in
see
a
more.
rec league game.
I'm not
What are you
praising him
talking
for
about?
scoring 30. I have to see more. I have to see him do it when they're winning games with the whole team back. Like you
30 is
dropping
still hard.
30.
He still has the talent. I'm talking about the talent factor.
I mean,
not his
okay,
ability to
maybe
play.
that's good to show other teams or like even maybe the Warriors that he has something left,
yeah, he
but
has some
he's not going to
potential.
flourish on this team.
Anybody could drop 30
I
on
think
any given night.
I think he
It's
just needs
clear
games played.
he needs a change of scenery, bro. It's
don't
done.
think so.
He's
How
done.
are you gonna
for
say
it.
a change of scenery? It's been what, 2 years? This is the full year.
He needs
first
to
full year that
leave.
he's
He
played.
needs
And
out.
he's getting sent to the G League repeatedly.
Okay, Jordan Poole got sent to the G League.
It
What do you
took
have to
him
say
one.
about him at that time?
It took him 1 year to get better. It's
Yeah, as a
taken
guard,
3
and
years
he's
for
learned how to-
Wiseman
he's-
to get not
3
sent to the
years.
G League.
He's only played. He hasn't played over 80 games, bro. Like it hasn't been 3 years.
The Warrior system doesn't even allow him to do the things that he does best. Like
His
he
play
needs
style.
post touches.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
But he's
They
not
don't-
good at the post either.
That's his.
He's 7-1.
If he's not good, at post
Look at
touches,
you,
then he
he
sucks
dropped
at
that.
basketball. That's his best
How's a
aspect of his
7-1?
game.
All he has to do is set screens, pick and roll, like
No,
drop,
that's not
dribble
his game though.
handoffs.
He's
He
good
can
in
shoot
the
threes too.
I
Like,
think he's trying to
That's
make
not his
Wiseman like
game.
Looney. He's trying to make Wiseman
No,
like
he's
a
not
Looney
even trying to make him Looney. He's trying to make him Miles Turner. Like he's not gonna like he can set you screens and roll. That's about the only thing that'll work in the Warriors offense.
passing the ball too, and then he can.
He's
set
not
up and-
he's not a passer. He's not good at passing the ball.
He's only played
They need
56
center-
games
they
in
need
his career.
center.
How are you gonna tell me to blow it up after 56 games?
I'm not saying blow it up. I said trade Wiseman.
Yeah, blow him up. That's what I meant.
Yeah, he doesn't fit the system, bro. The Warriors have
You
never.
can't say that after a 52.
Bro, yes, I
56
can.
game sample size.
I don't need a 56 game
How many games
sample
do you
size.
need then?
I already seen the 8 years or whatever the Warriors have been together. They've never even had a center that required post touch. That's the
Because they
reason.
never had a good center.
Bro,
Andrew Bogut was their best center.
And he was ass.
Listen,
Yeah, because
They
they
didn't work
they
for
couldn't
them.
afford a
Listen,
good
their
center.
offense is revolved not in the post. That's what he's trying to tell you. It's revolved around the shooting.
Yeah, but he doesn't need the
You
post
should be
to
put in
succeed.
you should be put in criminal prison if you're giving Wiseman post touches instead of getting Curry shots. Like that's
No,
the
if he
stupidest
hasn't
shit.
won, okay, that's like obviously you're not taking away Steph's shots. That's not going to
It's
happen.
also it's
the way
easier.
that they want to just incorporate him in the offense to flow easier and do what Looney does, but at a higher rate. You can throw him lobs. He can jump out the
But
gym.
why-
He can be a potential defensive player of the year candidate too.
No, he can't. First, I don't
Oh
think
my
so.
goodness.
I haven't seen
We're gonna
it.
get back to this, man.
I haven't seen that at all. I haven't seen any defensive prowess from him. First of all,
You haven't seen. Okay, huh?
I don't think he would be.
I said potential. In the
no,
future,
what has he seen from him to make him think that? Like that doesn't make any sense.
his length, the way
I get
how
the
long his
offense.
arms
I
are.
get the
Let me
offense.
explain-
He's
I
big.
can't
He's
explain.
physical.
I can't explain. Have you seen the way he's built? Do you know how long his arms are? The way he can like
The way he walks.
I mean, he can improve. Anyone
Well, he
you
can take over
you can
the
say,
court, like-
you can say anyone can
He
improve.
go-
I think
yeah, that's how big he is.
I think
The
you're
way he
biased
can-
here. I think you're super
I'm
biased.
not,
here.
dude. You can't tell me that he's bad after 56 games.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm saying he doesn't fit what the Warriors do.
So
You're
what
a
center
Warriors
does?
fan. How do you not
What's-
see
What
this?
center
Bro,
does? Because I
what is
know
the
he does.
point? What is the point of
He just has to play more games.
what is the point of giving this guy post touches on a system that
How
revolves
many
around
post touches
spacing and
does he get a
shooting
game?
three?
You're acting like he's freaking DeMarcus Cousins in
Bro,
the post.
that's
or
the
something.
point I'm telling you. He doesn't get enough post touches
So you
because
think he's a post player?
he is a post player.
Oh my goodness.
He's a 7. Have you seen any of his
shoots-
college or high school highlights?
Post and mid, he's like right in the key.
5 games that he played?
But what else
You're
am
gonna
I
tell me he's a
supposed to
post
go
player?
off?
Okay, but that's not what he doesn't have to do that in the system. I've
Yes,
seen him
he-
shoot threes.
Okay, so you're gonna
I've seen him get lobs. Most of his things are putback and lobs. Most of his
what you're
points.
telling me is like you're trying to get. It's like molding PJ Tucker to be a ball handler. It just doesn't work. Like why are you
How?
trying to?
What?
Why are you trying to force him to be somebody he's
How are you going to
not?
compare PJ Tucker ball handling to throwing lobs?
It's not that. It's the whole idea of trying to make him do a job that he's not even. That's not his strength.
So he can't get lobs. That's what you're saying.
Okay, I told you the pick and roll and lobs is about the only thing that works. But
Okay, and sending
he's not a
dribble
player that
handoffs.
fits
He can
in the
do dribble
system.
handoffs.
Why would you change your whole offensive system to fit this guy as opposed
You're not doing that.
as opposed to getting players that fit your
They
system?
sure got LaMelo.
because he can fit the system.
No, he can't. I don't think
Yes,
he
he can.
cannot.
He plays
He
defense.
cannot fit the system.
All right, we'll see. Yeah,
I
you
don't
can't
need-
tell me that
what-
after a
see
56
what?
game sample size.
See
We'll
what?
see after some time after he's played some games in the not in the NBA with the Warriors.
When do
We'll
you
see what he
realistically
does.
think he's going to get good, like solid playing time?
Next-
Like when?
Well, he's
not
good
playing this
time
year.
right
in
now.
the- he-
On
he's
another
not going
team,
to play
he'll
this
get
year
it.
in the
On another
playoffs.
team.
You don't know that
Why would he play in the playoffs?
for Kevin Looney's minutes. He can substitute for
Why
Kevin
would
Looney.
why?
Looney's
they-
been excellent for them.
they-
Looney's been
first of
like perfect for them
that-
in the playoffs.
Okay, did
That-
he play 40 minutes?
Does Looney?
They
No,
can
no,
go,
no.
They can go small too.
They play
They'll
play
small.
Looney 20 minutes and then put Draymond at the 5 the other time. There's no reason to have Wiseman
You can
soak
play
up
him
the
for
20
5,
minutes
7
that
minutes.
Looney plays.
You just want to develop him. You don't. He doesn't have to be a star right away. all development. You can take some time.
I think we know he's not going to be a star at this
Dude,
point.
you can't tell me that after 56 games.
Yes, I can.
You can't.
How you gonna
So when you
draft
saw
the
Jordan Poole play 56 games and he was terrible,
He was a
you're gonna-
second-round pick,
Okay,
not a
still.
number 2 pick.
Okay, so you should have more. You should have more
expectations.
It's
You're
a lot
drafting.
different.
You should have more hope for a Wiseman since he's the second pick. You can't just already call him a bust because
Okay,
of how
but
he's playing.
the thing with
He
Jordan,
hasn't-
no, it's
no,
different.
When he
It's
got
different.
drafted, we knew he only played like 7 games, bro. Like we
He
know,
was
we
drafted
know what it
second, though.
was.
The expectations were like they needed.
Yeah,
this
because
man.
of his
It's not even
potential,
that,
right?
Gabe.
Because of his potential, right?
Dude, they drafted him second. They needed this man to play like a first.
Because of what? Why did they draft him second?
Because they thought he would do. I don't know what the Warriors were thinking when they
Okay,
drafted
I,
him.
Look,
I
okay.
understand what Hassan mean. Like they wouldn't have drafted somebody who just doesn't play like blatantly.
They
think
good. They
can't
know what
run.
they,
I'm not
they
saying
know what
it's
they're
not-
getting from him,
Yeah,
and they know
like-
how they can fit him into
Bro,
the system.
I'm not saying
Has
this.
it worked? Has it worked? Have they
It's
fit?
56,
Have they?
how
Have
many
they fit
games
him in
has
this?
he played in the
You're not-
56
you're not-
years? 56 games in 2 years.
You're too biased with this, bro.
I'm not.
I'm not saying he's a bad player that he can't fit in an NBA court. Like he can't have a role on a team. But for the
I'm not
Warriors
saying that.
specifically,
Yeah,
he does not work for what they do.
I think so. We'll just have to wait. And
We've been
see.
on this too long
Moving
about the
on that.
Wiseman
He's
discussion.
like
I
even
know.
okay. No, let's even check this. How like you say he could shoot threes? How good?
32th the career. So
He's 1 for 2 for his career. What do you mean he could
hasn't
shoot
made 2
threes?
threes in his career.
He's 32%.
That's
from his
recent
regular
games.
season career.
How many threes has he even shot? He barely takes threes. I want to see his attempts because there's no way he's shooting that many threes.
Y'all here? Click.
This is all going to be recent games. I want to see threes.
Have to see. I'm not going to change your mind.
I mean, yeah.
Time will
I'm
tell.
going to check it.
Yeah, I know you're telling me that Jordan Poole is not a good player. He shouldn't be in the league, and then now he's a.
He did a crazy 180 though.
There's two things. No. There's two. It's different things with Jordan
Wiseman
Poole.
can't do that this season. Yeah,
Yeah, he had 1 shot from 3 this season.
talking about last season too.
Let me type
He has
it.
the
So
ability to make threes.
I don't. It's not consistently.
Out of 50
Well, he hasn't
games,
really
32%
shot as
three-point
much.
shooter, it said.
Where's his 3? He attempted 2 threes this year and hit
17
1.
games.
That's not enough. 17 games. It's
50%.
not enough
His
volume.
career was 32%.
How many
For
minutes?
56
He hasn't
games,
played that many
32%.
minutes.
He shoots
All I'm
less
saying-
threes than Draymond.
All I'm
Like,
saying is give him time. If he doesn't improve within a year, I'll probably agree with you.
But-
You have to give him
For
time
the
to
rest
see.
of the year or a year from
Okay.
now, you're saying?
we'll
A year
come
from
back
now.
to this in a year and I'll be right. Like I already know. It's not
Alright,
that hard.
He's
to-
going to need to be on another
to
team.
tell.
He can't
It's-
function on that team.
If they're gonna trade him, they're gonna trade him for like veteran presence.
Was he
to win
healthy
now,
during the
but
playoff
if you wanna
run? Was
wait
he
on-
healthy
They
during
should
the
trade him
playoffs?
for veteran
Was he
players.
healthy
No,
during the
wasn't.
playoffs?
No.
He wasn't?
He got hurt. No, he didn't play all year last year.
Okay.
And the thing with Jordan Poole is different because his struggle was like he was shooting 20% from the field. I think that's a
He doesn't
fixable
understand
thing.
the system. The system is hard to understand.
Yeah,
regardless.
but I'm saying that
like Kuminga doesn't really fit in the system too, does he? But he's getting his after
but
you learn
he's
the system.
shown flashes.
I mean, it's
I
decent.
haven't
You
seen
haven't seen
any
flashes?
flashes from
I've
Wiseman.
seen he had some good
Not
games
in-
against
not
the
on the
Lakers. Game
Warriors.
one, he had a decent game.
Yes, when everyone's out and he's the center point of the
No, I'm
offense, I
talking
see
about when
flashes.
He played against the Lakers, game one, the regular season. He had a decent game.
Points.
Yeah, that's decent.
Who's he going? Who is he going against? Who's our center? I don't even know who the fuck was starting at
Was
center.
Davis at 5 that time? Or
I don't
nah?
even know. I have no idea.
You could check, but
And what
I
was
guess
decent for him? 12
well,
points.
the point
That's number 2 pick.
Well, okay, you're putting way too much expectation
Look
on
at
him. He hasn't
LaMelo.
played a lot of
Look at
games.
LaMelo's
I'm putting
volume in
two-
an all-star.
LaMelo's like a superstar franchise player. We know who LaMelo is. I'm not going to compare James Wiseman to.
No, but why
LaMelo
not? He
Ball.
got drafted. He got drafted ahead.
He got
of him.
drafted
Yeah,
ahead of
but
him.
there's reasons why he got drafted. We need a center. If he okay, so if
I think he
LaMelo
should
Ball
have
was
been
on
on
the
that team.
Warriors, would he be as good as he is right now?
I think so.
Dude,
That's
I
his
want
cap.
LaMelo
Wouldn't
to
even
be
play
on
as
the
much.
Warriors.
He'd be on the bench. He'd be
What?
like Jordan Poole is on the bench right now.
You know he fits in that offense, right? He fits in that offense very well.
Warriors offense.
Yeah, LaMelo could fit in that
he
offense.
fits
LaMelo dribbles-
perfectly.
Oh my
on the
goodness. You know
offense.
how much
You're tripping,
LaMelo
Hassan.
dribbles
Hassan,
the
you know
ball?
how much
Bro,
LaMelo.
tripping.
Oh my
He starts
God.
tripping.
You're not letting me
Talk.
speak. Okay, but you say a point and then I
Talk,
can't even
talk,
talk. Jesus Christ. LaMelo literally dribbles the ball every single possession. He's like a mini Luka Doncic. He has a high usage rate, does he not? You're going to tell me that's how the Warriors play basketball? Stephen Curry doesn't even dribble the ball that much.
Can I talk
first
now?
of all,
Yes,
go
you can
ahead,
speak.
Gabe. I mean, I
Okay.
don't know what he's talking about.
You
Oh
act
my
like
goodness. This is
LaMelo.
ludicrous.
You act like LaMelo being drafted to that team. Like he's gonna do what he's doing right now on the Hornets because he has to do that on the Hornets. He's like their best player, right?
So
He's
LaMelo
not gonna
can
be the
run-
best player
He's
on the Warriors.
Pretty much only point
He's their
guard.
only point.
Okay, so LaMelo can
Okay,
run
I
off.
can't talk. I can't talk.
Okay, that's what
I
I thought you
can't
finished
talk.
your point, didn't you?
No, I was still talking.
Okay,
I'm
keep
saying
going.
he's not going to be the best player on the Warriors.
Okay.
Therefore, he's not going to spam dribble what you think he does and be the main point. He's going to do good though because he knows how to shoot. He knows how to pass. He has IQ. Like he fits on that team. Hassan.
So he's good
He-
off
off
ball.
ball is good
LaMelo's a
too.
good off ball player.
Oh my God! Yeah, he has high IQ.
Bro, when have you seen LaMelo play off ball? He's a literal point guard.
Okay, no,
would
I'm
he even
saying-
start on the team? No.
Well,
You're gonna tell me
depends on what you want to use it for. It
Start?
depends
He
on what
could-
you want
he
to use
could
it
start.
for.
Who's
He's
gonna
a-
start for? Wiggins?
I don't
It
know.
would have been a different
He
path.
could
Nah,
start. He
wouldn't
could
have
start
that
though.
Who?
Depends on what
He
you
could-
want to do
no,
with
I'm
him,
saying
though.
he could start at the two.
Yeah.
He's big enough. He
He
could
can
So
start.
you're
start
gonna
the
start
two.
over Klay Thompson.
I wouldn't. The only reason I would say no is because the respect Clay gets, but he's a better player than
Yeah,
Klay
he's
Thompson.
better than Clay.
He
He's
should
way
start
better than
over
Clay.
Clay.
He's way better than Clay right now.
Obviously, but he doesn't
Okay,
play defense.
so
though.
if someone's way
There's a
better than
reason
someone,
why- there's a reason why you play Clay over Jordan Poole right now. Isn't Poole's better than Clay right now? Is
I
he
think
not?
Yeah.
I think Jordan's
Okay, but
offense
you
off
play
the bench
Klay
is
Thompson because he plays defense. That's the sole reason. Is Clay Thompson a better
Lame-
defender
Lame-
than LaMelo Ball? And he'll play.
LaMelo's a better defender than Poole, though.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's what's it called? Clay's a better shooter than LaMelo.
Okay.
So you use him to play defense and shoot threes.
Okay, now going
That
back to
helps
that.
your
That's a
offense
good
win
point.
games.
No, that's a good point. So now going back to that, he fits the Warriors system better. You're saying Klay Thompson,
Yes,
right? So
and
why the
LaMelo.
fuck would they start ever and give minutes to James Wiseman
Because
when he
they need a
doesn't fit
center
their
to-
system? You
Because he
don't
can
need a
set
center.
screens.
What the Warriors
You
have
need a center
proven
in basketball. What the heck?
they've won 4 championships without a center. Why would they need one all of a sudden?
Because you can always
They
look
had
to
Bogut,
improve.
Zaza, everyone handing center.
Looney
You guys
does
suck.
Looney does enough of a good job. Like he does a good enough job defending Jokic and
You
these
can
other
always get
big
it. You
men.
can always be better on a team. The weakest point on the Warriors is the center. If you can get a
I
center,
don't
that's
agree
as
with
good
that.
as-
I don't agree that
What's
that's
the
their
weakest-
weakest
what's
point.
the
Their
weakest
bench
point?
is their weakest point.
Right now,
Besides
their
Jordan Poole, they have
Starting from
nobody
the
coming off the
starting
bench.
five. I mean, right now it's just because they're young. But
They need
I
good
think
defensive
it'll be-
wings. I
They
think,
lost defense.
like
this offseason.
Mooney
I'm
and
talking about
Kuminga,
from a starting five standpoint.
bro. Starting five is
Yeah,
not the
that's-
whole
that's the
fucking
reason-
team.
That's the
Well,
reason they
that's
drafted
what I'm
Ends the
saying.
Wiseman.
game.
Starting five
Your starting
standpoint.
five is the end of the game.
They
Looney
drafted
starts
Wiseman
the game.
Starting
they
five
wanted
is
to send
completely
him. I'm
fine.
talking
I
about
have no
starting
issues
five.
with their starting
You can
five.
get better at with their starting
Their
five.
starting five is one of the top 10
Their weakest point is
lineups in the
center
league.
at the starting five. Is my point. That's
Okay,
all I'm
but
talking about.
They
That's
Wiseman
better.
they
is not the
drafted
answer.
Wiseman for a reason, though. They drafted
That's
him
why
for-
they drafted
They
him.
drafted him for a reason.
They tried it, but it didn't work. Like it's okay
Dude,
to
how are
say
you
that
gonna say it
shit
didn't work
out.
after 56 games, Omari?
I see what Hassan's saying.
What?
Like he really hasn't got that much run. Like
But
Uh,
what
do
do
you
you
guys
think
know though?
he's
But
gonna
let me
do
say
for
this.
them? He
But let me
doesn't
say
shoot
this.
threes very well.
Bez, Bez,
Just in
Bez.
general, people like development matters a lot in the NBA. When you can't get consistent development, like you're not gonna be shining.
Exactly, man.
He's not in the system to
let me-
develop for his game.
Let
But
me
he's
say
playing
this.
We're all
wrong.
in the
Like, he's
system
still
to
getting-
develop.
No,
Him,
wait,
Kuminga,
though,
and
wait, though.
Moody.
About Wiseman.
He's still getting minutes. He's still getting time. Like
I mean,
like
you
during the regular. Obviously, they're not gonna play him deep into the playoffs if he doesn't improve.
Did
Like,
Wiseman contribute anything in the
obviously
playoff
wanna-
run though?
He didn't
No,
even play.
he's
What are you
Okay,
talking about?
They
He's
won
hurt.
without Wiseman though, right? They won
got
without
hurt.
him. But no, I'm saying they won a chip without Wiseman. So what you're
Okay, but so teams can't get better.
no, I'm saying what you're thinking of Wiseman is he's not even like an answer when they won without him already.
The teams can't get better from winning. Like
I'm not
you
saying
can't- it's
I'm
not
saying the
easy to win
Warriors
again.
the Warriors won
Yeah.
without
You can't
Wiseman.
become complacent.
So did they even need it? They
All
didn't even
right,
need
my
it.
So you're
question-
saying they can
They
a
didn't even need
championship
him.
team can keep the same roster and win again next year. That's what you're telling me.
They can.
Anything could happen though. They
What?
can, but anything could happen.
They can.
Oh my
You
goodness.
see the
Well,
Lakers
this is
try to change
ridiculous.
it and
It's
lost.
ludicrous.
So I ain't finna say they can't. Warriors
They're
won
trying to
pretty-
get better. They made the right trade. That's the
Warriors
right-
pretty
right
much
thing to
won
do.
3 straight with the same team. They replaced a few bench players. Like,
Well, they had Kevin Durant, so it's kind of different. with two people.
but I'm saying you can win with the same roster. The thing is, I'm not saying that.
all I'm saying is
I'm not saying don't try to develop Wiseman and give up on him. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
you're
just
saying he doesn't fit in the system.
yeah. I'm saying he's
But-
never gonna reach his max potential with the Warriors. That's all
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
I agree
But
on that
they-
too.
They probably
But
look.
Kuminga won't reach his max potential on the Warriors.
I think he could.
Moody
though.
won't reach. No, he wouldn't because he'd have to.
no,
they want to play him
that's
as like
horseshit.
Draymond.
That's
okay,
horseshit.
why?
Because Wiggins literally went to a situation to the Warriors where he got less opportunities
he-
and became better. So
Yeah.
I don't believe that that's the
'Cause
case.
that he plays better at his role. But was his stats better in Minnesota or were they better in the Warriors?
Probably the Warriors.
No, in
He
Minnesota.
shot more
I think in Minnesota, the only
I'm
thing
talking
Hudson can
about,
say is he
like,
averaged over
numbers.
20 points.
His actual
He
numbers.
only averaged over 20
I'm
points.
talking about, like
But that's
efficiency.
it. That's it.
Efficiency
But that's better
off less
numbers.
shots, though.
That's better
Obviously,
numbers.
efficiency off. You're gonna have a
That's
better.
better
efficiency.
numbers.
I'm taking
You're gonna
Warriors
have better
Wiggins
efficiency
over.
off less shots.
But because they're better shots,
I'm
you're
taking,
just
I'm
gonna say
taking
they're better
Warriors.
shots. But like if
his numbers overall are better. I don't care that he averaged 20 points,
Let's
shooting
see.
38% from the
show you.
field.
That's what
That's
he's gonna show
horseshit, bro. That's the same
he had higher
reason.
usage too, like his numbers are
Dude, he
better.
had Cat and
Devontae
he had
Graham,
Zach LaVine. What do you mean higher
Devontae Graham
usage?
averaged 15 points, shooting 31% from
This
the
man
field.
averaged
Like
23
it
points
shit
in a-
doesn't matter.
23, 4, and 2. Yeah, 23, 4, and 2 was his best season in Minnesota. And let's see what his numbers were efficiency wise.
He averaged shot of
35%
45%
from the three. Well, he shot better on the Warriors from 3.
I'm telling you, he's shooting better from the
35.
Warriors. I can guarantee you. I don't even have
Yeah,
to look
but
this
okay,
up.
he's shooting like a higher percentage from 3. Field goal percentage though. 45
45
and
was
free
the
throw 76.
44 through his whole career there.
I'm not arguing that he's better on the Warriors, but it's because of the role that he plays, right?
That's
They
what
try
I'm
to
saying
put him
for
at-
Wiseman.
Okay, yeah, but you're saying
guys-
that he won't reach his max potential. Obviously, he won't because of the players that are ahead of him?
No, it's because of the role. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I
Like,
don't think so.
You
he's-
put too much stock in
Damn,
the
this is the
system.
same size. It's funny.
I think you guys put a lot of stock in the
19.
system
what do you mean? The system is the reason they're
because
winning
the
these
system
games.
is the reason they're winning.
38.
But just the same way Hassan said,
39,
like, oh, you can't
45.
just because you're winning doesn't mean you can't get
39.
better. Like that doesn't mean their
Real life.
system can improve. Like they're obviously looking Like they drafted Wiseman because they're looking to improve the system. You know,
Exactly.
No, they drafted him because they thought he could fit in the system.
No, I
but he
don't-
can't.
Can't.
Dude,
They
you
didn't
can't say
draft-
that
I think
after
so.
56
No, because-
games.
Yes,
this is ridiculous.
Hey,
Bro,
you
like,
just-
honestly
no, no, no,
ridiculous.
no. Hey,
Oh,
Hassan,
dude,
Ben.
56 game
You-
sample
'cause you
size,
just
then we're
said-
saying his career's over for the Warriors.
Like, all
because
he
you
can do
just
is
I
wait
didn't say
till they
it's
let him
over.
go.
I said he's not going to be good on the Warriors.
said
You
he's
That's
gotta
what
wait till they let him
That's what
go.
I'm saying.
Wait till they let him go.
Look,
And then
look,
Hassan's like,
look,
oh,
look.
they let him go.
I can
Wiseman.
wait a year and
Yeah.
tell you the same
Yes.
thing. I know for a
Alright,
fact that it'll
alright.
Guys,
happen.
when it comes to the
He's
system,
dumb.
like
We're
when
God. You're God
you
now?
said that in college or whatever,
Shit.
in the few games he played, he was doing post shit. So obviously they were looking at him for like if they were
They watch the
aware
tape,
that
they
he
know
was
what
doing
he's
post
what he's
stuff,
good at.
like and they're not gonna draft him thinking, oh, he's gonna fit when they see him doing
Bro,
this shit.
all the college players that they draft, they obviously see flashes of them doing other things and hope they can develop those areas of their game. Obviously,
but you're gonna
he's
tell me that-
already elite. Well, I don't want to say elite. He's really good at the post stuff already. So they're
I don't
saying
think so.
if he
He's
develops.
not good at post moves.
Bro,
I just think he really is. Honestly.
He's
I've
So
seen
what
him
is
in
he
the
good
post.
at? What is he good at right
Either-
now? Then
either
if
way,
he's
they
not
dribble
good at
hand
playing
out.
defense?
They
Don't
drafted him
dribble
for
hand
a
out.
reason.
Playing defense, setting screens, and like catching lobs. That's what his whole role was for.
What is he good defensively at? Except if he's already
He
at
has
the rim.
potential to be a good defender.
Okay.
That's what he wants.
What
That's
right
what they
now? What
drafted
is he good
him
at right
for.
now? Tell me what he does right now that helps him.
He's
The
average
Warriors.
at everything. I'm not saying he's a good player.
Average
What
at
the heck?
everything.
What does he do better than Looney?
Catch lobs. That's it. That's literally it. And dunks.
Okay, so you drafted a guy second overall to catch lobs.
Well, you want to develop him.
You
That's the whole thing
drafted
is to
you
develop
drafted
him, though.
Walmart Clint
You got
Capella.
Capella. Congrats.
You wanted to develop him though. I mean, like if Capella was on the Warriors, wouldn't they be really good right now? I'm not saying he's obviously you want him to be better than Capella.
L
I'm
2.0.
saying yeah, he can improve.
If he was half
you
as
can
good as
improve-
Capella, he would be helpful.
So I said,
But he's still-
bad.
He
he's
can
still-
improve in the post too. He has
But
potential
Wiseman
in the
is
post.
bad.
He's just not a really
But
good
even
post player.
Capella, like let's
And
take
he has the potential to shoot, not potential, but he can shoot threes. From what I've seen.
the
So,
three.
he
I'll
has-
give you that. I'll give you some
Have to
time
give him
for the
some time.
threes. It's not enough sample size
I just
on
don't
the
think
threes.
it's fair to say that he will just doesn't fit in the system after 56 game sample size and amount of games he played in high school. And he played in the COVID year for in college too.
But
So he
you're-
played like 3 games.
Okay,
like,
okay. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You're saying, okay, he doesn't fit after 56 games. It's not fair to say that. Whatever, I'll give you that. But it's like you expect him. How fast do you expect him to change his game? Like in another 56 games, it might take 2-3 seasons for him to finally get into the groove.
I don't expect him to really change his game. I expect him to learn the system better.
I'd say like a season.
To get better in the system to help them win games.
But it's like,
Because when you drafted him, you knew he wasn't going to be like all NBA center or something like that. You know,
no. Once you drafted him, you hoped he would be that.
you hope
That's
he
what
would,
you
but
do. That's why
He
you
could be-
took him at number 2 for.
Yeah,
Melo
but,
could be all
I mean-
NBA guard. Third, second.
He wouldn't be on the Warriors though.
He's not all NBA.
He wouldn't start on the Warriors, bro.
Not
Like,
on the Warriors.
You wouldn't be an all-star either.
But you also cannot tell me that LaMelo would not fit the system 100 times better than
Okay, so
How
he's
do
an
you
off-ball-
disagree with the LaMelo thing not being
I'm
on the
trying to-
system?
That doesn't make any sense.
so he's good off ball.
He's good enough
When have you seen him play off ball?
on the Hornets a lot.
All right,
when
show me
Terry
some
Rozier,
highlights. Show me some taste.
bro,
Bro.
Career
look at
threes,
Terry
38.
Rozier assists. They're all to LaMelo after him doing the bing, 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 and then LaMelo's cutting.
That's it, and like comes back for a 3. But
Bro,
that's-
I'm not saying
that's
LaMelo.
solely what
I'm not
he's-
saying LaMelo's
Curry.
Steph
He's at his
Curry.
best when he's with the ball in his hands.
Obviously,
correct?
but he can play off ball. Jordan Poole is best with the ball in his hands, but he can play off ball. It's the same thing with LaMelo
But he's
ball.
not. He's definitely not as good when Curry's on the court.
Okay,
He's averaging like
Okay.
17
but
points.
that doesn't
best
mean
player
he's
on
a
the
terrible
planet.
player. Doesn't mean he
Never
doesn't
said he was
fit
a
in the
terrible player.
Okay, this
He just wouldn't be a star. He's saying he's going to be all NBA. That's nonsense.
Oh, I said he's not.
That's crazy.
You don't think LaMelo could be
He'd
all
still
NBA?
on the Warriors.
No, in general, career-wise. I was
Oh,
comparing
yeah, on the
career-wise.
Hornets, of course, yeah.
No,
for
I'm
the
not saying-
Warriors.
he's
We're talking
definitely-
about him on the Warriors.
No,
and their system.
this is all NBA caliber player in the future.
Yeah.
I fully
My
believe that.
point is, if LaMelo was drafted to the Warriors, he'd be like a little bit better Jordan Poole.
That's fine.
That's it.
That's a great player. That's way better than what Wiseman's giving them.
Okay, but you already
And
have that
imagine
with Jordan
Curry-
Poole. So don't you want to develop Wiseman and be a better team potentially over the years?
Imagine Curry got injured and he stepped up. You know how good he'd be right now
All right,
on
look
that team.
at Jordan Poole right now.
Oh, and he's better than Jordan Poole. Look at what he would do in that
Okay,
scenario.
but we don't like need him because Jordan
Yeah,
Poole is like
but
good
I'm telling
enough.
you, I'm telling you.
I'm going back to their
Jordan Poole
system
wouldn't be
too.
as good if LaMelo was on
They-
the team.
LaMelo's a
you have
sick-
a chance to develop a center into being really good
I don't know.
in that role, and you
I
have
don't
Jordan
even-
Poole as well. So like you keep him if he's not good in a few years, and then it is what it is. I was wrong, but after a 56 game sample size in 3 years, 56 games. You're gonna tell me just to give up on him? That just sounds crazy to me.
It's not about. It's not about giving up on him. It's just that you got to realize that, like, yeah, continue to develop him, like, continue to build his game. But it's like you just have to realize that he's never gonna be the player that you drafted or hope to be with this team.
I don't think you can say that after 56 games.
I think you can. I just think
All right, we'll have to see. We'll wait and see.
well, I'll wait and see. We could come back to this, but I'm pretty sure I'll be right. I just the system takes precedent above the players, especially rookies. Like
That's why
you've
his
seen
stats
that
aren't
in the
as good.
past.
Say if he went to like the Pistons,
That
don't
would
you
be
think
much
he'd really
better.
good?
Yes, Hornets. He'd be amazing on the Hornets.
I mean, they know what they drafted him for. He wasn't going to be the like center like
So then we
player
could,
on the offense. He's going to
Jalen
be
Durant
the
shits on him.
overall. So going to be the overall like player on the offense to focus on it. It's always be Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you'll add players to complement that, and that's why he's just like a lob threat, and you want him to play defense. Why he's in the role that he's in.
I mean, even with the words, what do you see ceiling being like? Clint Capella's ceiling,
Yeah, basically.
and you
yeah.
got to
And he
wait
can
2-3
shoot threes,
years.
too, yeah.
Will
So Clint
Dre
Capella-
be on the
shooting-
team in
Clint
2-3
Capella-
years? Will Steph be healthy in 2-3
I
years?
say next year. We'll give it till next year because next year you want him to develop.
Okay, I mean, if
something
that's enough
really
time
good.
for you, I personally don't think by next year he's gonna like he'll get better, obviously, but I don't think he's gonna drastically change his game.
14-7 is good enough to win.
He would fit them much better than the
This guy was
Warriors.
drafted
Jalen
later than him,
Smith.
but he was
No,
better
he
than
wouldn't. I don't
Wiseman.
think
Yes, he
so.
would. He would fit them infinitely better
Bro,
than
He's
the
played more
Wiseman.
games. I think it's just experience in my eyes.
I personally don't agree, but we can move on
Yeah.
because I don't think you're gonna come around to my point. I think you're too biased on
I'm
taking
not-
a bad
any
player.
I'd say 56 games.
He's just sore that we're calling Wiseman not a good Warriors fit.
No, I'm saying any player.
It's
You can-
okay,
you can choose
Hassan.
another
It's
player.
okay.
Dude,
It's
you can
okay that
choose another
Jalen Smith is
player.
playing better than James Wiseman.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I never thought
It's
Jalen Smith when he
okay.
was on the Suns and played 56
It's
games. they just have to
okay.
give up on
Jalen
him.
Smith is pound for pound
They
way
weren't
better
even
than
playing
Wiseman
on
Hey,
right
the
now.
Suns thought they should give up on him. So
Say pound for pound.
Yeah, they just weren't playing him. I mean,
Jalen Smith would drop off Wiseman a 1-on-1 too. What straight hands?
bro, I think he would.
He would.
Hey,
Wiseman's too soft. He don't got that dog in him.
The one thing I will say, like, as even if he's not ready, he doesn't know the system. Good players don't get sent to the G League. Like I'm telling you, I don't care if they don't how madly
the
they
reason
don't
why
know
he
the
got sent to
system
the G League?
because he sucks.
That's not the reason why. It's just
He can't play NBA basketball. Is why
the
he got
reason
sent
why
to
is
the G League.
he got sent to the G League because he doesn't have enough. He hasn't got enough minutes to play. He needs more minutes.
Have you seen him
to learn the game of
play
basketball?
NBA minutes?
Yeah, and he's played
Especially
what, 15?
earlier this season. You would understand why he got sent to the G League if you saw him earlier this year.
No,
Dude, just play basketball.
They,
Like,
they
no
want him to
offense,
play-
he
they
just
want him to
wasn't
play more
NBA
minutes.
ready.
The reason they sent him there, yeah, he's not NBA ready. And why is that?
But because he's not good enough yet.
Oh,
He's not a good
He hasn't
player.
played games.
Yeah, he's been injured.
Jesus Christ, you can't say.
Bro, there's
His
nothing
first
wrong with
NBA
not
game,
being
he dropped
good
like
enough.
20 points.
Bro,
You're gonna tell me
Jordan
he's not
Poole
good enough?
was in the G League.
This
It's
is Jordan
fine. He
Poole's a
wasn't
good
good enough when in his rookie year to play NBA basketball. That's not a knock
That's not
on
different.
him.
There's a difference
That's
because
different,
Jordan Poole
yeah.
played games in Michigan. Did he not?
Okay.
Jordan Poole was playing.
played
NBA games. NBA games.
One
He
man
still
played-
No.
They
NBA
put
games.
Wiseman.
This is so
it was
easy
more-
to
it was more
comprehend.
for-
One
it was
man
more
didn't
for
play
development.
games and has potential. So if a guy doesn't play games and he's just put into the NBA, he's just gonna
Bro,
flourish.
first of all, two different things. When Jordan Poole got drafted, yeah, he played games at Michigan. He came into the COVID year, didn't have any offseason, any summer league, anything like that.
He still
And-
played games though, and our team
Okay,
was
but
who was
let-
injured. Everybody was injured.
Listen to me. Let me finish my point. He didn't play any games, shot 20% from three. Like, listen, so he obviously needed time to develop. Clearly, it wasn't working in the NBA. He needed a year of development. James Wiseman, he's been injured. I'll give you that. He hasn't been fully healthy. But even he hasn't been injured for 2 straight years. You cannot tell me he's been injured for
Yes, he literally
700 whatever days.
Dude, he played like what? Look how many games he played his rookie season. He played like 30 games and got
Okay.
injured and hasn't played since.
If he has been injured for 2 straight years, then you can't ignore the fact that he's a Greg Oden.
Do you think he's gonna
How?
come back like
Dude,
Embiid? Do you
bro,
think he's
if
gonna
he's
come back
play-
like on Embiid timing? Like he recovered and he's gonna be a
You
god?
don't have
players
to-
are
you don't
Embiid,
have
bro.
to-
Like, you don't have to be
yeah,
Embiid.
like, you don't have to.
he
I-
played He played 17 games his rookie season.
Okay,
and
so
got hurt.
okay,
hasn't played
whatever.
since, right?
17
No, he
games
played
is
39.
fine.
He played 39.
But listen to
No,
me.
This is right now. 17's right
Okay,
now.
yeah, right now, yeah.
39 games.
39 games.
About half the
That's
season.
still- that's
About
not-
half the season. Less than half.
Yeah, and then came back. So
I don't
half
even-
the season.
I think a G League
some college
season is
games-
half that. Is
Yeah.
half or not half. It's about 39
He averaged
games.
12
he
and-
played
12 and
39
6.
games. He played some games in college and some games in high
You
school.
also got to realize he practices with the team on a daily basis. It's not like he
What's
sits.
practice?
No, yeah,
Talking about
yeah,
practice?
He-
Practice? We're
Bro,
talking about
You talking about him? No.
Not a
You talking
game,
about
not a
him
game,
learning the
not a
system?
game.
What the fuck is he doing in practice?
It's a
Dicking
complicated
around?
System.
Nah,
It's a
but-
complicated
2
system.
years.
Yeah.
2 years. He don't even have to
He was
play
hurt.
basketball.
He was hurt.
Bro, you don't even have to
How are you
play.
gonna tell someone to practice when he's hurt?
Games-
Okay,
games
but
are always
even in the
different.
facility,
39
bro.
games. He's not. He wasn't hurt for the whole year. He
That's
played
half a
half
year.
the
So he's
season.
gonna learn a Golden State system in 39 games?
Bro, you don't have to be playing to learn the system. He's at practice watching these fools do it. He could literally
So-
watch the same shit
You gotta
Kevon
watch
Looney
NBA
does.
players play. You think I
Bro,
can do what they do?
It's not the same.
What?
Nah, dude, he has
Because
to
he's
be.
not good enough yet. That's my whole
Games is
point.
not the same.
He's watching Kevon Looney do the same shit they tell him to do, and he can't do it because he's just
He
not
hasn't played
talented
games.
enough.
Oh my god, it's not a talent thing.
What is playing
Okay,
games gonna do?
Why would he be a second pick if he didn't have
It's
talent?
development. What do you
Bro,
mean?
He has
just bad?
potential, not.
Yeah. So
But
and he's what he dropped
But
30
he
points in
hasn't.
an NBA game.
But he hasn't hit his potential.
yeah,
Dude,
because he hasn't
Taylor
played games.
Horton-Tucker dropped 40 points. I don't give a fuck about him.
Or
dropping
he dropped
30.
50.
Yeah, okay,
Taylor
so then
Horton-Tucker's
weren't you
ass.
saying Taylor Horton-Tucker had potential when he was on the freaking Lakers?
He had potential, but
It's gone now.
we realized okay, he didn't live
Was
up
Taylor
to it.
Horton-Tucker a second pick in the NBA?
That's even worse.
It's not even worse
Was
because
he
you know the
second pick or
potential that he
second
has and how many
You're not
games
gonna,
he's
you're not
played.
gonna get based on how much how little games he's had. Like
You guys-
injuries, like
bro.
you're not gonna give up on your second pick. Just 'cause.
I don't know why you say give up. Like I'm telling you guys, oh, just
The
cut him
Warriors-
from
you're
the team.
telling
I
the
never
Warriors
said
to
that.
give up on him.
That's-
Give him
you're still
away.
giving-
That's
yeah,
what
you're
you're
still giving
saying.
up on him.
That's giving up on him.
I didn't say give him up or give him away. I said he's never gonna become a good player, maybe an
What?
okay player on the Warriors. He doesn't fit what they
We'll
do.
just have to see.
It's gonna
Agree to
if
disagree.
he does, it might be 4 or 5 years down the line. He's not, bro.
just
you're,
can't say that.
I
Yeah, you
guarantee
gotta
you,
give him
next
time to
season,
develop.
all of a sudden, he's not
Develop.
gonna become some double
You
machine,
can't
bro.
guarantee that. You have to wait and see.
I can guarantee it.
What do
I'll
you
guarantee
well,
it?
But
guarantee.
I just don't understand where you could potentially envision
can
him.
become a double-double
He's gonna have to
machine,
take like a
13 and
monumental,
10.
most improved player type of leap. You
And
understand
that's
that,
not
right?
possible. I've seen it.
It's possible. It's unlikely. You think that's a high probability of happening? That's what I'm
Not a high
asking. You.
probability, but I
been
don't
in the
know.
league
I
for
just
3
don't know.
years.
He
He'll
hasn't-
How
'cause I
high?
haven't seen him play that many games.
He'll do it on a different team.
3 years.
It's been 3 years, and he's
Yeah,
only
like,
played 56 games.
That's so little
But
games.
you
to
know they're
be-
gonna have to pay him next year also if they
Yeah,
want
no,
to
pick
keep
up his
him.
option,
But
his
still,
rookie
like-
option.
So okay, let's say at the end of
You
this
have
year,
5 years until he's.
listen.
You want to give up on him?
Okay, let's say in 2 years he's a little better than he is now. What the fuck
Yeah,
are
okay,
they gonna
that's
do
a
with him?
bust. Bust.
He admits it.
Okay.
He admits it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you're telling me
All right,
56
fine.
games is a
Fine.
bust.
Yeah,
like what? He hasn't
If-
even played a
if-
full
yeah,
NBA
if-
season. You're calling
okay,
him a
if he
bust.
plays- If he plays through that and then he just is not good.
Yeah, then
it's
he's not
like,
good.
okay,
What
like,
can I say?
He didn't develop, but you got at least got to.
But
give
you're
him
gonna
season
get a
or two
chance.
to
That's fine.
develop,
I'm gonna let him have it. In 2 years, when we come back here, I'm gonna be Birdman rubbing my hands on his set once we
All right.
talk about this guy because I know he's
I can't say
at least
anything.
on the
He does,
Warriors
he does,
is he's
yeah.
not gonna
I'll
live
be
up
here
to
too.
it.
Can't say
I'll be
anything.
here
The
too.
point is, it's too early. And
Exactly,
our opinion.
Omari.
I'll,
Exactly.
I'll let you live with it for now, but
Yeah.
Giving up on a man 56 games in is ridiculous.
He
You just
might
saw
as well-
Jordan Poole's stats average
well
8
still be a
points in the
rookie.
league and come back and now he's averaging what 27 as a starter.
as a
Jordan
rookie,
Poole-
it's different.
Oh, now it's different
As a rookie, it's
Now
different.
it's different.
Everyone should take that leap in their second year. He hasn't.
because he's
Nah,
been hurt.
Dude, second year, so
He's
young
been hurt.
still.
How are you going to take a leap after 56 games unless you're just
2 years
born
is
like
still
that?
so
No, but
young,
Bez
like,
is okay.
people
Look
do
at
not
let's
be
look at his
making leaps
stats
like
wise. He
that.
played half a season in his rookie. He averaged
39
12 and 6,
games.
right?
He played 21 minutes a game. It's like he's
39
playing
games?
5 minutes a game.
11-5? That's his rookie
He
season
averaged
though.
12 and 6, right? Rookie season, and then so far
Is that
he's
terrible?
he's played what like 80% of this season so far. He's averaging 7 and 4.
80%, 13 minutes per game. What are you going to do with 13 minutes in the
If
NBA?
anything,
bro?
my man's regressing, not
Yeah,
progressing.
he so far he's like
13 minutes.
he played half
The
a
reason they
season,
sent him to the G League is because they want him to get more minutes and more experience playing basketball.
and
That's
Yeah,
that's
because he
exactly
needs it.
why.
Because he needs it.
Because he hasn't played
developing.
basketball.
Yeah.
No, because
He
he's
does need it.
he's
He's
not
developed.
ready
Not
for the
because he doesn't
NBA
have
game.
talent.
It's not, but it's not
He
bad
doesn't
to not
have-
be
he
ready.
doesn't know
yeah.
I'm not
experience.
saying he has no talent. I'm saying his game is not NBA ready.
like
Yeah, that's right. But why? The
It's
reason
not-
why he's not NBA ready is because he
6,
hasn't played
4,
enough games
0.
yet.
Like
No, I'm saying his talent level needs to be
Yeah,
developed.
2 minutes. You're telling me stats from 2
he
minutes,
played
bro.
22 minutes. He got 4 points, minus 29.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
and you're telling me
atrocious.
2 minutes. You're
I
talking
gave you
about
the 22-minute
No,
one,
you gave me
minus
the 2
29.
minutes.
That's
Yeah.
atrocious.
I gave you
Minus
the 22
29.
minutes, minus 29.
Minus
plus-
29
Okay,
is
look at
fucking
everybody's.
terrible.
Look at everybody. Look at the whole team
You know
stats.
what's crazy?
Hold up. Look at the whole team stats and who they played. It's
Can
94
I
to
just show you something?
132.
Can I show you something funny right now? I'm looking at this plus minus.
Dude, they got blown
Here,
out
get
that
off this,
game.
whatever this is. Get off that.
I want to see the
No
players.
step.
I want to see the.
Yeah, like what the heck? Obviously, everyone's gonna be damn near negative.
I want to show you something.
Where's the plus minus? No, he's the
Negative
worst though.
27,
He's the
negative
worst though.
28.
He's the worst though. He's for sure the
Well,
worst.
he is.
Negative 29. Okay, but Klay Thompson's negative 28. Talk about him. Talk about Jordan Poole.
Hey, we talked about Klay Thompson being shit on here.
All right, what about Jordan Poole? Negative 27, negative 17, negative 14. The whole team was negative. If you just want to talk about James Wiseman,
He didn't shoot
Kuminga,
bad.
negative 23. Can't talk about negative plus minuses on a blowout. The whole team did bad.
Or the whole
the
team
hell?
did bad. Was he not part of the team though?
Oh my God, you're just
He
trying
has
to
the
pick him out.
He has the worst plus minus though.
This is just
But
a recent game. We
Yeah,
could
because they all
nitpick
got
a bunch
bodied,
of
bro.
other
hold on,
games.
hold on. Let me
They
go
lost
back to here.
94 to
Let me
132.
go back to here. How come even like when he plays high or low minutes, the only time he did good is when he played low minutes and like he had plus 8. Everything else has always been so far a minus. Why is he always minus?
He's right. right. He's not NBA ready yet. He has to keep
November
playing games.
minus.
I don't think he's a bust or he's not good for the
Minus
Warriors.
11, minus 14, minus 10, minus 9.
Dude,
plus
you're looking,
2,
what did I
minus
just
5.
say right now?
This is this year.
What did
though.
I just say?
He's getting minutes.
What did I just say?
16, 17, 20, 18, 14.
What did
Those are
what did I just say?
consistent.
We don't need
You're not
that.
even listening to my reasoning.
That has
Just
nothing to do
looking
with
at the
that.
stats.
I just said let me
Alright,
take stats for
well,
example.
we're not gonna agree on this.
Can I show you LaMelo Ball's plus minus?
I think we all
Dude,
know.
you know-
LaMelo wouldn't have been that developed if he was in
On the
the
Warriors,
system.
bro.
in the
What?
redraft, he's not going top 10. That's all we need to say. Doesn't matter what his potential is. He's not going top 10.
Warriors are choosing
Or
LaMelo in that draft.
or hypothetical reason.
Warriors are choosing LaMelo in that. He fits very well.
Doesn't mean
This is
something. It means
ridiculous.
he
You're
wasn't a
thinking
top 10
LaMelo's an
player in the
off-ball
class.
player, bro. Like,
Dude, Jalen
Dude,
Smith
he's
is
not even
better
gonna
than
be-
this guy.
dude, he's not gonna be focused on the offense at all. He's gonna be the third option at best. Wiggins might be a better, higher option than LaMelo Ball if he was on the Warriors.
LaMelo
bro.
can average
And if
15
LaMelo
assists.
Ball was a third
Okay,
option, he
15
would do
and
it.
6 is that?
I said
Would you call
15
him a bust?
assists.
15
LaMelo Ball
assists?
Yes. On the
Yeah, I'm about to
Warriors,
walk off this,
12.
bro.
I give 12. I give 12.
He'd average 12
I'm
assists.
exaggerating, but he could
Yeah.
easily
No,
average
he wouldn't
double-digit
even-
assists
yeah.
on the
Dude,
Warriors.
he won't even be.
Look at Halliburton.
I can
Wouldn't even
guarantee he won't even be an assist leader in the NBA.
On the Warriors,
No, on any team.
All right, that's it for Ball Don't Lie. He's literally a top 5
He's-
assist
he's
guy
a
in the
better-
fucking Hornets.
Dude, no, I'm
You said
talking
on
about the
any
NBA.
team.
In the NBA. In the NBA.
Is LaMelo
He will
not in the
average 50
NBA?
assists. Okay, how many assists?
What league does he play
Dude,
for?
he's averaging 8 assists a game. You're gonna tell me he's a better playmaker than Tyrese Halliburton? James Harden?
I didn't
What?
say that.
You said he can
didn't
average
say that.
13. You know what 8 to 13
He said
is?
he's exaggerating when he said 15,
Okay,
I
bro.
said I'm
He
exaggerating.
rock.
can't even average 10.
Bro, he averaged 10 last year or like 9.5
No.
or something. I guarantee you he averaged close to 10 assists last year.
See all right here. See all this button.
The point is, like, LaMelo Ball got that big because of
He's the only good.
The
He's
only
the
nigga
top
on the team,
top player on the
like-
team.
Bro, I promise you.
LaMelo would have just been on the bench.
You guys don't know Ball if you think, oh, because he plays for the Hornets is the only reason he's good. Like, that's the
No,
stupidest
I never
take
said
I've
that.
ever
I
heard.
never said that.
That's exactly what
He's
you're
put in the right
insinuating.
position. I'm saying he was
I
put in
say,
the right
yeah.
position.
He
But it being
got a
put
lot
on the
more
Warriors is
development.
just like he won't be as good as he is right now. Is that
Obviously
have less
not.
points.
Obviously
He's
not.
gonna
But
have
it's
less
not
points.
he
because
got
he
drafted
sucks.
to the right team. I never said because he sucks. I
He's
just said he
gonna
got
have less
drafted to the right
opportunity.
team. Exactly. So his stats will be lower.
But I'm not okay. But I'm not arguing Wiseman's stats aren't low because
6, 7, 7.
obviously
Eight.
Wiseman's stats would be higher on a different team, even if he was just as shit. I'm telling you, even on the Warriors, he's never gonna get to the guy that's gonna give you 10 and 10.
I'm telling you that that's not fair to say after a 56 game sample.
You know what
size.
I think I'd like to see? I'd like to see Wiseman go to like the Hornets. They give him like 30 minutes a night with LaMelo. That could help him.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to be in a
Yeah,
Because
Like,
like,
situation
they,
like
don't have, they
that.
have Plumlee right now, and Plumlee's
Like,
not bad. But
players
if
like-
they have Wiseman to like play 30 minutes, I
You
think
can say
LaMelo
that
could
about
benefit
like
a
all
lot.
the young players on Warriors. Kuminga would be better on another team, and Moody would be better on another team too.
Well, I'm saying for this example, Wiseman could benefit well from this team.
The reason I say this is because, bro, yeah, he gets playing time in the G League, but playing time in the G League doesn't help you prepare for the NBA. Like,
What do you mean? I've seen a lot of players gonna
Over, yeah.
be better in the G League from the NBA.
but it doesn't, like, he needs NBA minutes also. They can't just play in the G League his whole
They
life
started
and then
playing him
expect
NBA.
to be called
What
up
do you
and
mean
be
his whole
elite.
life? Dude, he played like what 10 games in the G League.
No, but I'm saying, like, him going to the G League, he needs to play consistent NBA minutes to get better. Like, G League will help you. Okay, when you're subbed in the NBA, you're ready, you know what's going on, you're not anxious, you feel comfortable, but
Yeah,
you still
that's
need to
exactly
log
why he's in
NBA
there.
minutes to get better. He can't just play in the G League like 10, 20
but-
games, hop in an NBA game and become fucking prime Embiid.
He's
You know
not,
what I
but,
mean?
I mean, he is getting minutes now with Curry gone, and this is probably the best opportunity to look at him and see how he's grown.
Let's
And he
see.
has grown since he's played from the first NBA game this season to now. And last
If you
game's an
think so,
example.
I
of it.
haven't seen enough growth to say it's significant whatsoever.
Oh, but a 56 game sample size is already good enough to kick him to
When
the
did,
curb.
when did Curry get
no,
injured?
I didn't
Hassan?
kick him to the curb. I said on the Warriors, it's enough to kick him to the curb.
When did Curry
yeah,
get
I'm
injured?
talking about from the
December? Early December?
He got injured the Pacers game. I don't remember. I can't remember when they brought up Wiseman though.
right?
So, and what if he gets injured again? What are we gonna
this
say
is
about
Curry.
him
Who,
at
Wiseman?
that point? Yeah.
Injury prone. Like, then
Then he's still okay. So it's either it. So you're putting a lot of pressure on this dude. Then
to be better. Yeah,
You think
he's
he's gonna turn out like Davis? You think he's gonna turn out like Anthony
that's
Davis?
all I want to hear. I want you. Then you get. That's
pick
what
in
I
the
want to
NBA.
know because to me it seemed like you were just like, oh, if he's bad or whatever. But like if you're,
If he's bad, then I'm wrong. Like, he's
but I'm saying you would be genuinely upset if he turns out and it like basically is like unusable on this roster. You would be
Yes,
genuinely
yeah, I would,
upset.
yeah.
Okay, that's
I'm
what I
just
want to
saying,
find
you can't
out.
just-
Okay.
You can't say that after 56 games in 3
Okay,
years.
that's fine. That's fine. If you actually believe that and would be upset if he doesn't reach your expectations, that's a fair point. I was under the impression that like, oh, even if he doesn't reach his full potential, it's fine. You know, you're making excuses for him.
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying that the sample size is just too small for me right now. You might be right, but we have to see on the games.
All right, we got to see them. We got to see Wiseman.
Let's
We'll give him
hop
some
off
time.
this Wiseman topic.